The knights returned from France with honor. Sir Henry was remembered for his sacrifice, saving Percy. Sir Edward was praised for his courage, Sir Cedric for his valor in battle. But it was Sir Elijah whose name was spoken the loudest. Word had spread of his bravery at Castillon and of his efforts to save Henry. And soon, England's knights would gather for a grand tournament.
From Castillon the tales of courage traveled, and Elijah's name was heard across the land. A tournament was called to bring him honor. Knights rode out from every English town. Banners arose above the crowded field. Heralds called the names of those who came. Elijah entered to the cheers of those who gathered. Percy watched the knights take to the field. Arthur moved through the crowd as knights rode by. Elijah drove his rivals from the contest. Edward fought his way from round to round. Cedric matched the finest knights who challenged him. Edward knew the knight who stood against him. They had shared the battlefields of France. But when the contest ended before the crowd, Cedric was the one who carried on. One final opponent stood between him and victory, and waiting there was Elijah Oak. The two had fought beside each other in battle, but never stood as rivals on the field. Cedric struck, and Elijah answered, sword crossed sword before the roaring crowd. Neither knight would yield the ground between them, until Elijah's final blow brought the contest to an end. The crowd rose up to honor their champion, and once again his name spread through the land. But while the voices praised his victory, Cedric's thoughts returned across the sea. If Elijah was as great as they believed, why had he failed to save Henry?